So even though I'm an A&M guy, even though I'm an A&M
Okay, I've been working like 3 jobs. Probably why I never see ya. Probably why I never have time for the fake friends that won't be ya. Oh God, I've been running now. Up early when the sun is out. Not setting out my own soul, but those real ones, they coming out. Oh, look who's reaching out. Old friends wanna feature now. They don't work, so they need it free. Ooh, you reaching out from the west side of that old town, but there's no shows till I go down to the open mic. Show love to the real ones they know now.
What's up, guys? From the Better Generation, I'm Brandon Davis.
I'm PJ Tucker.
Welcome to another episode of Say No More. The KDs you wear are usually some of the hotter stuff, especially some of the stuff you brought today. You want to whip them out real quick?
Pause. Yeah, we'll. My favorite KD4s. It's two of my favorites.
KD collectors in general, I mean, KD collectors are
Yeah.
if you find a KD collector, they have every single colorway of that model.
Yeah.
And it's almost the most insane thing. It's like, first of all, they won't let it go.
They're not coming off their shoes.
It's almost like more than any other signature. Maybe Kobe now, obviously, because of what happened.
Yeah, no, I think Russ and KD both, like, during that time, like, because they're collectors even to this day. Like, when I try to get Russ stuff off people, they are, like, not having it. Like, it's like real collectors where they, like, get the stuff and it's like,
It's just like,
they want to show you, but
Yeah.
you'll never get them from them. Like they be on their last dollar and they still not selling them. Like Russ, like I know some Russ collectors right now that are like, no.
like what, Rest 29s and stuff? Or
All
Rest-
of them. It
all
don't
of them.
matter. It doesn't matter. And like some people just got like that cult following of guys that just love their stuff. And both of those guys got those collectors where they just like really love their stuff.
But it's honestly like great to see. Like that's a cool thing to see. Like people that actually buy, especially like with the sneaker industry right now.
Right.
It's like people just flipping. And it's great to see when you run into those type of people that can literally talk for hours about how they got each colorway, how they camped out.
When they wore them, like
Yeah,
these dudes know all that
Because
stuff.
a lot of the time they only wear them once.
No, for sure. No, like a lot of times they don't even wear that size. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I know a guy right now with these guys, like every KD I want that I don't have, he has them. And he is not coming off them. He wears like a size 9. And he will not come off these shoes. It's just, he loves it that much. So I gotta respect it. As mad as I get, because I want them, I respect it.
But you would want the same thing. Like you
for sure.
do the same
I'm just
thing.
mad because they're not his size, obviously, but you can't be mad at that.
Do you feel like you would be following his PE samples and his pairs, his models as much as if you didn't go to UT?
Of course.
Yeah.
They're good shoes.
Yeah.
KD4 is a great shoe. It's one of the best. So of course I would. I mean, and I'll be lying if I say just because he wasn't my guy that I didn't.
Yeah.
You know,
Like you'd wear them no matter
I
what.
wear him
Yeah.
no matter what, but he is my guy, so it makes it,
That much easier.
yeah, for sure.
That much more fun.
Yeah, no doubt.
Has there ever been conversation about maybe a PJ PE? Not saying there's a conversation about it, but
I've
just
had some KDs. We did KDs last year, KD12s. That was pretty cool.
okay.
The Nike did for me for the playoffs. Those were fun. But I'm not one just to try
To ask like that?
Like, yeah, that ain't like.
Like, it's almost
that
like a
ain't- that
little
ain't what it's
bit-
about. I'm grateful for everything. So
Yeah.
to me, it isn't about that. But it's always fun with him because he always hit me when he see me wear a pair. He's like,
He's
"Yo,
like
how you
excited."
get those?" Yeah, nah. He always be like, yo, where you get those from, bro? Stop playing.
Was it, bro? What pair was it? The Horseman. He
That
was
one, yeah,
straight up
nah,
like,
that one was crazy.
Where
Yeah.
did you? Because he said he didn't even.
Yeah,
right?
he's like, he didn't remember. He's like, yo, he think he got a pair in storage or something. But he was like, yo, I don't even know if I got a pair still. Like, yo,
And that
it's
was a hunt.
crazy. That was.
That
That was a real, like, that one goes down like top 5 hunts ever. For sure. You
That-
remember, like,
I
I went through a lot to get that
And
pair.
the what do we call him?
Connect?
Connect.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
Connect.
Connect.
Yeah, the Connect had those. And I ended up getting those and the Stewies from him. That was crazy.
Same
He had
set.
the same guy had the Stewies and The horse KD3, like that was a
That's
whole,
the crazy part,
if people
bro.
only knew that whole story, like that story, like
You had Mark driving up to Austin. for that
Mark
shit.
drove all the way to Austin to do the meetup, the drop. Like it was like, like we was selling drugs or something, bro.
Did he want like only cash?
Only, bro, listen, we
It was
cannot
a
tell the
skit.
details of that, man. That was insane. Like that one goes down in the secret, in the archives of like crazy sneaker
Especially
buys.
connecting that to the Stewie.
Yeah, and then that's how I
Stewie.
got the Stewie. Like that whole situation was crazy, but it was worth it though. Like the whole story
Yeah.
behind it.
And I feel like KD's PEs or the KD shoes that release in general, like they always have some type of like you got the Aunt Pearls, you got
Yeah.
the Nurse, the Weatherman.
Yeah.
Like I
That's,
feel like
but I think the stories, like that's the part of like really the storytelling with shoes is like what brings it home, like
Yeah.
what hits home with people. It's what makes you remember it. The
Yeah.
packaging, like the story behind it, like that kind of stuff is what makes it,
that
out of this
that
world.
historic.
Yeah, it's like historic. It's like out of this world. It makes it bigger than life. You look at, when you go down the list of all the guys with the signature lines that come out with those kind of releases, you always remember.
Yeah, and especially the fours had. I feel like in my memory, the fours had the most of those, right?
The Force had a lot.
Like I swear, every single pair. That was like
Fours
the
had a
first
lot.
year of the Aunt Pearl, right?
I think it was the first year where he started doing like multiple storylines with his shoes because they took off so crazy. People loved the Fours. Like the Four was a big shoe. And that's when I think the first time he really started having fun with it, where I feel like he started enjoying it.
But the cool part about the fours, in my opinion, was like that's when Nike ID I feel like was at its height, right?
For sure. Because
And
they let
so-
you do like they had the different kind of IDs too, right? So they had like the
some
Enter the
pattern.
Dragon. They had like, it was so many different patterns and stuff. So they'd do like different versions of the Four. Like you, even to this day, like you, every once in a while you see old ID.
And I've seen you just like ball out for some Nike IDs,
For
KD
sure.
fours,
Oh,
which is
for
crazy
sure.
because it's like at that time we didn't realize what we had. It was like that was like the last year Nike let us customize to that level.
To that level. Like it was like during that time, like if people now knew that back then, they would have been making so much stuff to
Exactly.
hold because you never, in your mind, it never stops.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you guys stopping by this episode to Say No More.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you here again.
Okay, I've been working like 3 jobs. Probably why I never see ya. Probably why I never have time for the fake friends that won't be ya. Oh God, I've been running now. Up early when the sun is out. Not setting out my own soul.